Welcome back. Over the past several weeks, we've seen more and more reports of artificial intelligence in the workforce at the same time that we've also seen several companies announcing layoffs. Now, there are some concerns, we've talked about them for a while, that the AI industry could have a lot of other impacts. Joining us now to talk about that is AI expert Dr. Patrick Dix. Thank you once again, Dr. Dix. And hey, you were telling one of our producers one of the unintended impacts is the real estate market. Can you explain what you mean by that?
Yes, the real estate market will definitely be impacted. I want everybody to think about it like this. If people are being laid off, if AI is replacing people at jobs, who is going to buy a house or who is going to sell a home? So that's how it's impacting the market. It's also impacting buyers. The same correlation happens to them too. If the same people that could afford your home have been laid off or displaced by artificial intelligence, who can buy the home that you're trying to sell?
And can't you use, I mean, I'm thinking of all the things that you usually do with a real estate agent and all the questions that you ask. And I don't know, maybe part of that is that you can ask AI a lot of those questions. What other ways are you talking about that the real estate market could be impacted? Help us understand.
Well, we're talking about commercial real estate. You know, the hybrid workforce is a very big thing right now. Companies are getting rid of brick and mortar buildings, and they have people working remotely. And then in areas like Houston, back in August 2025, KHOU published a report stating that foreclosures were high in Texas, particularly in the Houston area. So it goes back to the old thing. If people don't have money, they cannot afford it. And we're not just talking about the housing market, we're talking about the car market too. Repossessions are at a 15-year high, and also people are failing to pay their utilities. So these types of events, the AI layoffs and people being displaced, are not only affecting commercial real estate, residential real estate, and the car market, it's impacting utility companies, cable providers, and everyone else.
It seems like we talk, maybe every couple weeks or so on average, sometimes more than that. And the very first time I remember talking, a few months ago, you said, look, the changes and the shifts we're going to see are going to be dramatic. Is it happening in the way that you thought it would?
Yes, it's happening the way I thought it would, and it's actually happening faster. A report I looked at yesterday stated in Q3, foreclosures across the United States are up 20%. So that's already stating that AI layoffs and job disruptions are happening. We have to also factor in the high cost of living. Someone can afford a home. We'll say, for instance, your house is $2,000 a month, but it takes an additional $1,000 a month to cover taxes and utilities. Someone could meet the mortgage payment, but can they meet the overall status of paying for all the bills in the home, car insurance, pets, children, etc.? And when it comes down to it, people are saying, well, I can't afford this home. I'm gonna just have to go and let it go into foreclosure. And then you have people that have been displaced by a job that are saying, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to go rent. I'm not going to go purchase a home because the area I'm moving to, I don't know how long I'm going to be there. It's cheaper for me to rent versus buying a house long term and being stuck with that bill.
How about one more question, but on the flip side, how can I or anyone out there use AI to save money when they're in the market for a home or to rent? How does AI help me?
Well, AI is already being used on such sites as Zillow Realtor. It's generating a lot of the listings. There are reports out there now that AI is generating dummy houses. When I say dummy houses, it's a house out there, but it's really not for sale. That's one of the ways people are using to exploit it. But on the good side, you can use it to say, hey, AI, ChatGPT, I made this much money. What kind of house can I afford? How much would the taxes be? Where is the area of stability? Where is it located at? So I know if I buy a home, I'll stay employable. Those are ways you can use AI to help you out, but also you can use it to find other tools that'll say, hey, I want you to go out on the internet and the next 10 years, I want you to do an analysis to say, will I be employable in the next 10 years in this industry, in this area? And AI is a way you can use that to, let me rephrase that. You can use AI as a tool to help you to stay employable, but also to help you search for a home as well.
Yeah, ask AI if AI is going to replace your job in the next 5 to 10 years. That's true. All right. Thank you, Dr. Dix. We appreciate you. Now we're going to turn to our other AI expert. We've got Kim Castro about AI and how it's affecting or not or improving you're forecasting.
Am I AI? Do I seem like a bot too? I don't know. I got some bot moves, but I don't think I am a bot. Okay.